So it was a long process. It was hard. You know, you have to be very proactive in finding them, in looking for them. But I went and I applied for lots of the big companies first, like Disney and Unilever, and I got into the assessment centre of lots, but unfortunately I was rejected. So I was a bit disheartened, but I got my placement in June. But I got offers throughout the year, but I just chose they weren't the companies that I was looking for. So I didn't actually reach out for any support, which I would highly recommend you do. It is a very lonely process otherwise, and they are there to really support you, and they have so much specialised knowledge in looking at your CV and your cover letter, and also they can help you find out what role that you want to go into or industry to make your search more narrow. So you can really utilise them and take advantage of them, so I would definitely recommend using them. So I'm a Future First ambassador, so basically I really want to encourage people to go and get a placement because it was an amazing opportunity, gave me amazing experience, and basically I want to encourage that, but also I want to help people and support them within that journey of looking for a placement and going through the application process. So basically I'm a mentor and I help people during any aspect of the application process, whether that's looking for opportunities or actually helping them within their interview preparation, or like looking and reviewing their CVs. So I worked for a company which is rebranded to the name Future Arc now. It's a startup, so 23 people, and it's a digital tech company. So it basically helps government bodies and companies become more digital. So my role was Commercial Intern, so that meant that I predominantly specialised around business development. So I helped submit bids, get work, basically manage the internal bid process. But the nature of a startup means that I was pulled across other functions because team capacity is limited. So I helped with HR and marketing, which was so exciting because we rebranded, like I said, and so I helped build a new website. So really my role was very different, like as the year went on, to what I thought it would be originally, which was an amazing experience. And yeah, I absolutely loved the team and got to work with the leadership team really closely because it was a startup and there were only 23 people. So yeah, that's my role. So I think first of all, obviously within my degree is business management, that meant that there's lots of group assignments. So I just worked, I used that of working within a team into my job at Future Arc, where you have a lot of teamwork, you have to work with a lot of different people, and you have a lot of responsibility in that. But also, I guess, critical thinking and research. I had to do a lot of research within my company, looking for new clients, making pre-reads for hackathons, and so that was really useful to use the knowledge I'd learned within uni, where you have to research, where you have to look at journals, where you have to critically think and analyse, and apply that. Yes, definitely. First of all, it's an amazing experience and looks incredible on your CV. So many people are coming out with degrees. What makes you distinct? What makes you different? Having experience is what employees look for. But second of all, it exposes you to different roles out there that maybe you're not familiar with, and that maybe you'll find out that you want to pursue that role because you like the look of what they do day to day, and it gives you really a taster for what you're good at, what roles you enjoy within the company, what you're not so good at, what you need to work on. But predominantly it just gives you a really good experience of what it looks like to work in a company, and is incredibly useful for when you're coming back to university, because in my final year now, so many of those skills that I've learned within my placement year I'm able to use for my degree, such as project managing my course. So it means that I can have a really good work-life balance, because I'm still working 9 to 5, which is really useful for working across multiple modules, and also different things such as being a Future First ambassador. I think be proactive, first and foremost. Be proactive, be resilient, expect rejection, you will get rejected. But I also think, when you're being interviewed by a company, also interview them. Look at their values, look at the role, look at the experience they're going to be giving you, and make sure that they're really looking out for you in your development, because this is what it's about. It's about you developing and people who are going to support you and look after you. The university are so key on the fact that you're not going in there on your own. This university are behind you, but your manager should also be looking out for you and wanting the best, because you are a university student. You don't really know what you're doing. You're thrown into work which is very different to university studies, and so it's looking at whether their values align to your values, and what you're going to get out of that experience.